You don't want to miss this. Today I'm going to share all that's new at Ikea in the fall of 2025. From furniture to decor, some of these are must-haves and some are definitely pass on them. I'm also going to share the pieces that I recommend to clients day in and day out, and some of them that I have in my own home. So let's start off with the first. I'm not going to say anything right, so I'll put the spelling and the pricing on the screen to make it easy. Ramnfjall. Who comes up with these spellings and how do they even say it? If somebody knows, I would love to know. This one is a bed that I was really looking forward to because it is completely covered in fabric. Everything is slip covered. The headboard, all of the sideboards, even the base is covered in a fabric, one of two. It comes in oatmeal and a gray and white stripe. The covers are completely removable and washable. But this was a must miss. It was really flimsy looking. Next up is Akterspring, a brass lamp that has a really nice little brass detail on the top, and the lampshade itself is fluted and a nice size lamp. It also holds 2 bulbs, so it can give out a decent amount of light. So this one, for the price point, I think is something that I would recommend. Next, Radmanso. It's a whole new line of case goods from Ikea. It has what's called the walnut effect, which means it is not solid wood. It looks better in person than it looks on the page. It feels solid, and I love the little blue accent on the inside. I do think it would look more high-end if you replace the knobs, but it comes in lots of different configurations. Even this new kind of style I'm seeing a lot in their case goods, which is like a high boy, meaning it's kind of higher than a standard dresser, and it has a little bit more of a flashback to older times. Next is a Stockholm rattan chair. And the Stockholm line is new in 2025. I did a full video about the winners and losers in that line. This chair wasn't available when the line first came out, or at least not in my store. I did not like this chair as well as many of the others. It's very deep and it seems almost awkwardly deep. I didn't think it was worth the price, and I didn't think it looked like the price. Next is Storemolla. This is another line of case goods. I noticed they're really adding a bunch of case goods, and I think that is really exciting because that's one of the things I think that Ikea does really well. This one comes in kind of a cream color and a natural wood, and this one is, the drawers are made of solid pine. The drawers on this one are lined with paper with a cream and black stripe, and I think that's a really nice detail. And I liked the natural wood. It had a lot of wood grain. The doors have a integrated soft close. It feels like a nice piece of furniture for the price, and it comes in lots of different configurations and price points. This one's going to give the Hemnes, which is one of their tried and true case good lines, a run for its money, and that line has always been popular because it is made of solid wood. So if you're looking to go to Ikea and spend a little bit more but get something that's actually wood, this one is a good one to check out. Next is the Tornsborg. And I've always been curious about these sort of chairs that turn into a bed. The idea sounds great, but I will say I saw this one in the store and I would definitely stay away. It looked bad even on the floor. It didn't look comfortable. It comes in a love seat and a chair. So I guess if you're desperate for a chair that converts into some kind of bed, maybe, but this would not be my first thing to bring home from Ikea. Next is the Akterstagad. This is a ceiling fan. What I like about it is if you go shopping for ceiling fans for your space, you'll find that a lot of the modern ones have integrated light kits, which makes it really difficult to change the light bulb. So what I liked about this one is that it had a light bulb and it looked a little bit more old-fashioned, and it was only $99, and it comes in a couple of finishes. Another case good line, Tonstad. This one comes in 3 finishes, a brown, an oak, and a white. The white looks really different. It's definitely more modern looking. I don't love the handles, and if I did buy this, I probably would swap out the hardware, but it comes in lots of different sizes. And I like that a couple of the configurations in these new case goods have different size drawers. They're not all exactly the same. And there's a new pendant. It's a 22-inch wicker pendant called the Narkolv, and I like this one. It's nice looking. And the last one was a complete surprise to me. I love it. It's made of metal, but it has a really almost Victorian kind of traditional look to it. Sagmaster. It comes in both a cabinet with little doors and an open shelf. But I liked the cabinet with the little doors. It would be perfect in some kind of little nook because it's not very deep. But I think it's a really cute piece, and I love the little light blue touch. So I can't talk about IKEA without talking about the few things that I really think are great. And that's not everything. There's junk at IKEA, just like every other manufacturer. The best things they make are the PAX closets, and I took a walk through this one just to give you an idea. They are highly configurable. I tried looking everywhere for an alternative when they were out of stock, and I couldn't find anything that came even close to the price point or the flexibility. I would definitely recommend the PAX for a closet. I also really love a lot of the case goods, and I'm going to show an example of a lot of the different ones I like here. And of course, I can't do a video on IKEA without talking about the Billy bookcase. This bookcase has been made in so many different configurations, so many different colors, with doors, without doors, with a hutch on the bottom. It is something that you can't find something like it anywhere else. And I can't leave without mentioning, you should definitely check out some of the seasonal Halloween fall decor, mostly for your table and for your shelves, but they've got some really affordable knickknacks if you just want a little bit of seasonal decor, but you don't want to spend a lot. If you want to see my favorite IKEA pieces that I think could fit into even a cottage or more of a traditional aesthetic, and take a look at this video, because IKEA, contrary to popular belief, is not just for dorm rooms. There are some really high quality pieces. Not everything, but some things. I hope that helps you this fall at IKEA, and I'll see you in the next one.